5 in the Western Conference semifinals. The New Orleans Pelicans have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3 games to 1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Warriors. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Welcome to the Western Conference semifinals and a possible closeout Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. We've got Lou Dort, Nicholas Claxton out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's King, and it's Flanders in at the shooting guard position. And for Golden State, Vaughn is out there with Podziemski. Then there's Edey. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Here's Podziemski. Just 5 on the clock. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Here's Flanders from deep. Edey with the rebound. Here's Vaughn. Pass to Thompson. Out left to the wing. Shoots the 3. Vaughn gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
King, the pass to Flanders. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's King. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
The shot's good. Podziemski's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out. See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Barnes against Kuminga. Podziemski with it. Edey a screen. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Here's Podziemski. And a miss there off the inbound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Pass to King. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
With the drive, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And the dunk by Edey.
Well, Edey's a good man to have in the pick and roll. A big, strong guy who relishes contact.
Oh, Claxton in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. The Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Now Podziemski. No good there off the double clutch.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's King. He's got 6. To the paint. Here's Flanders. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Pass to Pajemski. Drains the three-pointer. Pajemski's got 7 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And here is King. Hooked away. Here's Thompson. Unloads from 13. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Flanders. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Warriors leading. Pass to Pajemski. Thompson in the corner. Here's Vaughn. 5 on the clock to the middle. Here's Pajemski. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Now, here's Bridges, defended by Kuminga. Now, here's King. He has 6. Shoots from the baseline. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, the combination of speed and athleticism on Thompson's drive makes him a guy that is very tough to cover.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws here for the night. No good on the second free throw. Pelicans trail by 3. Marks passes to Bridges. King left side. Outside. Dort. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Pajemski. And the Warriors miss again.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask.
Here's King. From the top of the key, he buries it. King's got 8 points. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Pajemski. And the Warriors miss again. New Orleans gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And there it is for him.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pass to Edey. Golden State moving it around. Kuminga kicks to Thompson. Here's Edey. Now here's Thompson. And a miss there on the triple. King right side to the inside. Claxton chalk up 2 there. And now a 3-point Pelican lead.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Take a look at Slim, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. Here's Vaughn. Pass to Pajemski. Down low. The shot comes out. Nice defense from Dort. Pelicans leading by 3. King, the pass to Dort. Back to King. Bridges for three. Drills the three-pointer. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. You got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. Then for the Warriors, Kyle Filipowski's checked in for Thompson. And Miller subbed in for Vaughn.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now here's King. 10 points for him. To the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Warriors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's King. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 13-5 run here. Inside, Bassett. Warriors with the rebound. Edie's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. And the 3 ball is good.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's King. Here's Flanders. And he hits the jump shot. Flanders has got 6.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Alexander Walker. Miller outside. 5 to shoot. Filipowski finds Alexander Walker. There's Kuminga. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Kuminga's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And you have to keep an eye on Kuminga on the outside because he won't hesitate.
Pass to Flanders. Now, here's Bridges. Defended by Filipowski. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt. Night right now. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Now here's King. He's got 10. Pass to Bridges. To the middle. Ball stolen. Knocked loose. King with the steal. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Here's Flanders. No good with the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now, here is Webb. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Elliott. Shot clock at 6. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's against King. Pelicans leading by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges kicks it over to Marks. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Bridges a screen on Miller. Here's Flanders. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Filipowski's out there with Elliott. Then there's Webb. And it's Miller. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. That's the Warriors' foul. Pass to Filipowski. Here is Elliott. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans leading by 6. Here's King. In the corner, it's Bridges. Barnes, screen on Elliott. Bridges passes to King. And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Dort. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
The ball goes to New Orleans.
And so here is New Orleans. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Bridges outside. King outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bridges. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Miller. Elliott kicks to Webb. And again, no good by Golden State.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Brandon Pajemski. Allie, what's the status?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. And to come down with an injury at this point is a huge blow. The last thing he wants is to bow out in the midst of the playoffs. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, they'll insert him back into that rotation as soon as it's safe to do so.
Good on the shot. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Warriors with some changes. Thompson comes in for Webb. And it's Vaughn in for Miller. Alexander Walker passes to Thompson. Pass to Alexander Walker. "17-foot shot on the way." Count that one. Alexander Walker's got his 3rd basket of the night. King outside. On the wing, Bridges. A fader. Again, the Pelicans score.
The jumper Bridges has is wet, demonstrating how lethal he is from his spots on the court.
Alexander Walker passes to Vaughn. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Defensive foul.
That's on Miles Bridges.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. side. Pass to Dort. Barnes sets a screen for Dort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team
6'3",
foul.
215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
Pelicans shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Elliott. And so he's able to get one of two. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Vaughn. Pass to Edey. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Vaughn. A 3-ball. Bridges with the board. Now the fast break. King with the ball. Right on the bucket. King's got 14 points for the game.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Some nice passing by Golden State. To the paint. King with the block. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
To the inside. Vaughn. The layup off target. New Orleans leading by 9. Bridges a screen on Edey. King the pass to Bridges. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Take a look at Slim. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. King the pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Alexander Walker passes to Vaughn. Lock at 6. Inside. Here's Thompson. And no good that time. Nice defense from Dort. Pelicans leading by 11. Up top, King. 14 points for him. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 1.
Outside, Dort. No good on the 3. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Kuminga. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuminga's got his second bucket of the night.
In overtime, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Thompson inside, defended by Bridges. Thompson passes to Vaughn. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Flanders. Here's Dort. Off target with his 3. Warriors trail by 9. Alexander Walker with the ball. He's got 7. Down low. Here's Edey. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, when Edey gets strong inside positioning like there, just let him go to work because he can overpower defense.
And Slim picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Vaughn. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. King left side. Three-pointer. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Right wing. Kuminga kicks to Vaughn. Inside. It's stolen by Dort. To the inside. Bridges passes to King. Here's Vaughn. He's got 5. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Vaughn. King with the steal. For the finish. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Vaughn, the pass to Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Shot, high post. Bridges with the board.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Shots good by Flanders.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Here's Vaughn, driving the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Filipowski's checked in. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Miles Bridges. Here's Flanders. He's covered by Thompson. King, the pass to Dort. King inside. For the 3. Claxton no good. Warriors trail by 11. To the middle. King with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Dort wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Pass to Edey. And here is Kuminga. Shoots over Dort. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. New Orleans leading by 14. Flanders the pass to King. Here's Flanders. Warriors with the rebound. Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. 34 seconds left to play here in the half. Now King. 19 points in the game. Tipped away. Edey with the steal. And Filipowski now top of the key. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's King. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Pelicans have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
At the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
King taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
And so it's New Orleans with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We come back right after this.
Welcome, everybody, and in this pivotal Game 5, a tremendous performance thus far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
We return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
New Orleans leading by 16. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Lou Dort out there with Barnes. Then it's King, and it's Flanders in a two-guard. Pass to Claxton. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. From the wing, Flanders misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Edey with a screen on Barnes. To the inside. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors.
And becoming better at just knowing when to move the ball. Kuminga improving as a passer.
Flanders the pass to Barnes. Inside. Pass to Claxton. From outside, off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
The drive by Thompson. Doesn't go for him.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's King. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Edey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Nick Claxton.
I mean, there aren't many other ways to guard him. You have to put a body on him.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. New Orleans leading by 15. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Nick Claxton on top. For New Orleans, they have had 7 opportunities in the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The Warriors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Vaughn. 6 points for him. Pass to Edey. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Vaughn. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Kuminga.
Excellent defense there from Barnes. When he's active, he is a difference maker on that end. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's King. And the layup falls. King's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Vaughn. And Thompson kicks to Kuminga. It's stolen by Dort. Here's King. Pass to Flanders. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, that's good work by Thompson to get ahead of the pack and finish the break.
King outside. Here's Marks. Got 3 off the mark.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly, but he's ready to pull the trigger.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Marks. Takes a 3. Craps in the tray. Marks has got 6.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
There's the pick. Puts it up. A shot by Alexander Walker. No good. New Orleans leading by 19. King outside. Pass to Marks. Takes the 3. No good on that one. That's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I love how ferocious Thompson is. He embraces getting fouled like this.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And the first one drops.
Miles Bridges at the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Warriors trail by 20. Here's Thompson. Yep, that one goes. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
Just a tremendous athlete. Asar Thompson is hard to contain down low.
Pass to Blunt. No one near him. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now Thompson from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. King's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He has 7. Golden State moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Here's Kuminga. Misses the baby hook. Pelicans leading by 20. King inside. Vaughn with the rebound. King the pass to Blunt. No good with the layup. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Kuminga. And Bridges with the block.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. One passes to King. It's tipped. Out to Bridges. Here's Marks. Offensive rebound. King, that's good. King's got 8 here in the quarter. The Warriors shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Now, Alexander Walker. He has 7. And the Warriors miss again.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Marks. Hits the three-point bomb. Marks has got 9.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Edey with a screen for Kuminga. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-7 run. King outside. Pass to Blunt. Up top, Claxton. Here's Bridges. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
To the paint. Dunk by Edey.
Well, when Edey gets on a roll, it's hard to stop all 7'4" of him. He's been fantastic tonight scoring.
King outside. Claxton the pass to Bridges. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. No problem knocking that one down. Marks has got 9 points here in the second half.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Kuminga. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 8.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
King right side. And he uses the glass on the layup. King's got 31 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Kuminga finds Alexander Walker. Kuminga down low. He's against Bridges, and there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Pass to Bridges. Claxton sets the screen for Bridges. Now Claxton. He's defended by Edey. Back to Bridges. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Shoots a 3. Tries yet again. Vaughn with the rebound. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
What a defensive effort. Not only pressuring the shooter, but also collecting the miss.
And that one's good, Marks.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Edey. Here's Vaughn. Shoots over King. Vaughn can't get it to go.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
Back to King. Pass to Blunt. King outside. Over Vaughn. Second shot opportunity. King, that's good. King's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Now here's Kuminga. Here's Vaughn. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Regain control. control. Come on now. Every pass, every possession. Play with a purpose. We talked about it. All right? Solid.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Filipowski's out there with Webb. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Don't do too much.
There you go. Crash! Yo!
Yo, watch Miles.
Get through!
Shooter, no.
Corner. Get it!
Shot!
Screen
Put it back.
Rebound! Yo, watch it! Screen! Oh, pop it!
None of this.
Watch the pick coming! Right here! Hey! Pick!
Watch that.
Get Mark!
Switch.
Shot! I see him.
Timeout.
Step out!
Give me that.
Out! Hey, you got ball!
Screen coming.
Woo! Bomb that! Step out!
All right, man. That's what's up.
Yep.